Today we're going and getting the Jeep Grand Cherokee that I bought, and it's about an hour and 20 minutes away from here, so I gotta go ahead and put the hitch in, start the truck, warm it up, go get the trailer. I'm getting a tow dolly. I'm borrowing the tow dolly. Some say not to haul a Jeep on a tow dolly, but it'll be okay. This Jeep needs some work anyway, so we'll just fix it if something blows apart. So got the money out of the bank. Let's go get this Jeep. We're hitting the road. I gotta go pick up the trailer. I gotta stop and get gas because this thing's a gas hole. Where I'm going to pick up the trailer, I don't want to run out of gas. So gotta stop and get gas, get the trailer, then hit the road. In about an hour and 20 minutes, we're gonna pick up the Jeep. Then we're gonna bring it home. Finally got a deal, and finally going to be doing Jeep stuff again. So I'm excited. Newer, a little different. Hey, it's still a Jeep, right? So let's go get some gas and continue on our journey. Wild country still holding up. $8 worth of gas. It was on a half a tank. Filled this baby up. West Virginia's got some cheap gas. 20 degrees. Should be fun. So now we're going to hit the road and begin our journey. It's going to be a long drive. It's going to be pretty quick for you guys. It's going to be forever for me. Tow dolly. It is now 1:30, so we're gonna go ahead and head up and get the Jeep. About an hour and, like I said, 20 minutes. So we have to take our time because we're using a tow dolly, kind of bouncy, but should be a fun time. Want a treat? Sit. Oh boy, let's go outside. So here it is, the big bad Jeep. It's pretty nice shape. I like it. I think I got a good deal on it. It's beautiful. It's black. It's got the 4.7 in it. Let's take a look. A little oily, a little rusty, but well, that's a V8. Got the power tech in there. Looks like it has some new parts on it. I don't know. Just walk around it a little bit, take a look. I mean, it's in really good shape. The inside's decent. Got the wood grain. The dash is nice. Everything looks nice in here. Like, there's a little bit of wear. You can tell somebody drove it. But this is a limited, so let's check out the back. Pretty snazzy. And there is a little bit of rust right here, but that's easy to fix. And there's a big dent in the back. You should be able to pull that out. It shouldn't be no problem. Pretty easy. But other than that, this thing is beautiful. The underneath looks okay. I mean, it ain't all rotted out. Floors ain't falling through. He gave me these rims with it, but I don't think these are stock. I don't know. I'm not sure. I really don't like them. I'm getting aftermarket rims anyway. Always pull the drive shaft out when you are using a tow dolly on an all-wheel drive Jeep. This has the typical nice Jeep seat. All Grand Cherokees around this year do that. Other than that, it's really, really nice. Oh, it has a sunroof, dude. That's pretty sick. It's an overall really nice Jeep. Can't beat it for what I paid for it. Now, it does have some problems. I didn't get to film a whole lot yesterday because, for one, the road that the GPS took us on, it's cold here in West Virginia. It's like 20 degrees. The road that the GPS took us on a mountain, and it was slick. I was sliding all over the place. I was about stressed out trying to come down that mountain. It was like the biggest mountain in West Virginia, right? So I'm like, I cannot take this Jeep back up that hill because the Jeep will push me all over the place going back down. So we figured it all out. We figured out how to get to the house. We got to the house. We picked up the Jeep. Didn't have the tools to take the drive shaft out. So thankfully, they had some tools and they let us take it out. And we throwed it in the bed. They gave us the wheels and we was on our way. I did film a little bit coming back, but other than that, everything went smooth. Now, when I unloaded this off the dolly, it has a miss. Now, what I'm thinking the miss is coming from is a vacuum leak, because it'll whistle. It sounds like it's sucking air, like it. I don't know if that's normal for these. Like I said, I've never had a Chrysler 4.7 before in my life. Like I said, this Jeep does need work. It needs diagnosed. But as you've seen, the body is in perfect condition. It's got a little bit of rust. It's normal for West Virginia, but it's not like a Cherokee that I'd buy for this price and be rusted through. I think I got a steal on this. Even if I have to put a new motor in it or a transmission, you know, from a junkyard, it's worth it, right? But I don't think there's much wrong with this Jeep, right? Now, this Jeep does have high mileage, but that shouldn't affect it because these things usually go for a good while. Transmission's strong, the four-wheel drive works. Everything seems to work, just has a misfire. And sometimes the key switch, you have to wiggle it for everything to register. So I don't know if that's the key switch. They had a new key programmed to it. It dies and stuff, so they bought a computer for it and everything. But you have to get the computer flashed. They said they plugged this one in. But I don't think it's the computer, guys. I think it's something to do with the vacuum leak for one, and then something wrong with the key switch. Because the key switch is kind of wobbly. Like, I know they're known for going bad. So for one, if you've had a Jeep 4.7, I'm not talking about the 4, it was the Jeep 4.7 V8s. It don't want to idle, right? It don't want to idle. It has a rough idle. And sometimes you have to give it some gas to keep it running. And another thing is you have to give it gas to start it, like an old carbureted motor. Two, the key switch is kind of wobbly. You kind of got to wobble the key switch to get it to turn, but it does start. There's not a problem there. So if you guys experienced any of this, I'm pretty sure I have a great idea what it is, but you can leave it in the comments below to let me know if you had this problem before. But, I mean, this Jeep is really nice. Got that wood grain, son. Clean it up a little bit. This thing would be mint. It does need a new window regulator because this is how it's getting held up right now. But hey, this is a Jeep channel. We're gonna fix this thing up. Typical Jeep. But I know this Jeep wasn't very long. I know this video wasn't very long. But it took forever to get it. It took forever to get it home because of the tow dolly, you can't fly. And like I said, I had a blast going to getting it with my dad. Me and my dad went and got it. And this is it. This is the new project. So I think I'm going to do a budget Grand Cherokee build. If I can figure out the motor and everything and get it running good where I know it's going to move and run good, I'm going to be able to, I think I'm going to put a budget 2-inch lift, a little bit bigger tires, and fix it up a little bit. I'm just going to do budget things. Is what this channel is about, and show you guys that you can drive this thing and off-road it a little bit. But I'm excited. I've never had one of these. Like I said, even though there's something wrong with the transmission, which I don't think there is. If there's something wrong with the motor, I don't think there is. When you first start, it has a little tick, a little tick. I don't know if that's normal. I know my 5.7 Hemi ticks like you wouldn't believe. Like I said, this does have higher mileage on it. So leave in the comments what you think about the build, if you have one, what you've experienced and all that stuff. Because, like I said, I am new to the 4.7 game. I know my way around the engine, but what are the common problems on these things? I'm sure I'll figure it out. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, because I got a build on the way, so look out for videos for that. Hit that like button if you like this video. Hit that notification bell so you know each and every time I upload a video. I'm Cherokee Ronnie. Stay dirty, my friends.